Hello, Miss Stanley. I received your question about section 3.2. Now, this is number 13. You specifically mentioned number 6. Okay, well, if you look number 6 on the homework and 3.2 on the computer, if you look in the upper right-hand corner, that refers to number 13 in the book. Now, yours may not look exactly like this, but it should be very similar. Okay, so I copied one out of 13 out of the book. Everybody in the class gets a slightly different version when they're working at the computer. Now this one's a little more challenging than the last one I worked for you. You've got 3 statements, P, Q, and R. Well, it turns out there's 8 possible combinations when you make 3 statements. You know, on one end they could all be true, on the other end they could all be false, or anything between, you know, first 2 true and the last one false. And so this exhausts all the possibilities. Over here in blue, I got to work these columns over here. This first column is, you know, not Q, and so here's the Q column. So I want to put the opposite in this column that you find here. So if it's true here, it's going to be false here. If it's false here, then it'll be true here. So I'll start out by, let's see, it's going to be false, false, true, true, false, false, true, true. And so, you know, this column is just the opposite of what's in this column. Now over here I just have plain old P and I have plain old R. And so I just recopy those from the columns over here. There's no changes. Or if I want to shortcut it, we want to do an AND with it. So I could copy them. I think I'll just put one column in for the AND here. And if I just go a little quicker, you know, I have P and I have AND R. Well, in an AND statement, if you look in your book, let's see, at table, look at table 3-4 in your book, on page 105, there's only one way that an AND statement can be true. That's if both statements are true. I'm assuming you have a little bit of understanding of this because you didn't ask about the beginning. And so if I come over here, I look at the P column, I look at the R column. If they're both true, as in the first case, then this one here is going to be true. If one of them's false, as in the second case, then this will be false. So I'll go down through filling out this column. So I have true, false, true, false, 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 false. And again, if you want to know why, we have a true here and a here. Well, if you come over to the original columns here, they're both true here and they're both true here. The rest of the rows, one of them, at least one of them's false, maybe both of them's false. Okay, so that takes care of what's in the parentheses. Now I want to take this column and this column together, and this is the symbol for OR. And I'll do this in red, the OR column. That's the final answer. Well, if you remember OR, if one of them is true, then the whole thing's true. The only way you get a false is if they're both false. And so this first one will be true, false, true, true, false, false, true, true. And again, you know, the only way I get these false because both of them are false, and that goes up here. The rest of them are true because at least one of them is true. Hope this helps.